Hi, and welcome to another video. Today I'm going to be reviewing my new setup. For those who don't know, I recently sold my PC. This is kind of how it looks right now. But yeah, I finally got to sell my PC. It's a little bit of a sad story behind all of that, and yeah, but I got it sold, and I sold my Steam Deck, and I spent a bit of it to invest in a ROG Ally, and I've been using that as my main computer. I was first gonna go as a test run to see how well it would work, but actually um, it works better than I expected. It works well enough to where I can survive on it for the near future. Now, when our daughter Stella is born and all of our bills are paid, and when we finally can start having some money again, I'm planning on building a new main PC for me. But I need to build small, compact, and for the time being, the ROG Ally is small and compact. So it it fits everything where it needs to be right now, and I figure that's gonna be my review, my video for the week. So yeah, I'm gonna show you all how I set it up and how it all looks. Perfect. When you look like you're ready to go like dig in a tunnel, when you look like a miner, when you're basically you're a Pikachu, but you're supposed to be a Geodude, then you know you're ready to make a video. Anyway, so we're starting with the screen. Don't ask me, do not ask me the model of these things, because I am not sure. However, this is an Asus Gaming Portable 1080p screen, and it's like in the same, it's like the Republic of Gamer ones. Now this is a portable monitor, meaning it has like a battery, so you can just plug it in into the power. Let's see here, I think it's not this one, it's this one. You can plug this into the power, charge it, and then you just need one wire from one wire into the Ally, and you have a screen. And you can also unmount this and take this out as a stance. However, this is my main monitor right now, so it just sits on like that. Unfortunately, it's a very small monitor, so I kind of have to sit close to see. But it works, and yeah, it does what it should do. Let's go over to the main course, which is maybe a terrible metaphor since I'm not technically gonna eat this. Let's see here. So this is the travel case for whenever if I ever need to go anywhere, I can easily bring it with me. So it comes with the built-in stands, of course, but it's kind of garbage. It's mostly there for aesthetics. The ROG Ally itself is pretty neat and sweet. But this case comes with a good compartment to where I can keep the dock, which basically turns it into the PC. So you can see you have the screen outlet, you have like some HDMIs, you have the eFern, you have for sound, or if you need to plug in your phone, things like that. So yeah, let's see here, let's plug it all up. See here, this goes into the host, so that's the screen. And now we have this jumble of wires. These are all the wires I'm using. Let's see here. You have to excuse my shaky hands. I have shaky hand syndrome. I'm always shaky, like a milkshake. If you ever want a milkshake, you don't need to go to McDonald's. You can just give me a pack of milk and wait 5 minutes, and then you have a milkshake. A keyboard. There we go. And then the screen. And then, let's see here, the charger. Now, unfortunately, camera keeps dying. I have such a small, shitty camera. Anyway, the power goes here. There we go. Ta-da! Looking good. Then you put that on there, plug it in, and you're good to go. And I turn on my table. Funny story about the table. Uh, we actually have two of these tables. Now the first, this is like it's a glass table RGB gaming table. Table. I think I've said table enough times. Yeah, but the patterns are supposed to represent the Stockholm subway system, and this is like some kind of. It was a limited edition kind of type of desk, and I saw this. This was long ago. I've had this desk forever, but I remember the first time I bought it, it was broken. So I contacted them, and they were like, "It's too much of a hassle for us to get over there and get the table and then send you a new one. So we're just gonna send you a new one anyway." And so yeah, they sent me a completely new one, and it turned out the only problem with the the only problem with the table was the wire, like this wire, which I had replaced a few months ago, and then I figured out if I get another wire, can I get the other table to work too? And don't worry. And as we can see, the other table works too. Aha! So I put this one up on basically Swedish Craigslist for sale. This is my old screen. I, I, I was trying to use this as my main screen for the Ally, but the resolution is not supported, and it looks god awful. Like it's a mess. So I'm waiting to get this one sold in the meanwhile. But yeah, it's so funny how I got two tables for the price of one over a minor problem. I like the RGB lights. Then we can turn on the screen. Oh, we probably should plug it into. This is for power. And then this will plug it in to the Ally. Ta-da! It's as simple as that. And now we're in. So this is basically how the setup looks for now. It's temporary, fine, and it does what it needs to do. I'll go over my programs a little bit. So here we are inside of we're inside of Windows now, and here's the file we're recording right now. I'm recording through OBS. As you can see, these are my stream setup, and there, this is my if I need to do something in Windows. And streaming is working out just fine. I haven't had any dropped frames or problems or anything streaming. So here are the games I usually play whenever I game on my PC, or well, ROG Ally I should say now. So we have Battle.net, and we have Steam that will log me in. So on Battle.net, the only game I really play. So on Battle.net, the only game I really play is Classic World of Warcraft, which runs a stable 120 hertz. Let's hop in and check it out real quick. I can just press that button. It will pop up like this. Let's see here. Now, good old Destru. Some people might be curious about performance. If you're running the games I'm running, I'm not sure about the specs of the ROG Ally entirely. I think it runs an SSD, so load times are pretty good. But yeah, in the middle of the city while recording, and everything on ultra except shadows, sitting at 50. If I wouldn't be recording, we'd be sitting at like 60, 70. And it's like there's quite a lot of people here, as you can see. But it's fully playable. I mean, it's completely fine. And the moment you leave the city and like when you actually play the game, like if you're out in the world or doing a battleground or whatever you might be doing, your FPS will be more in the, as you can see now, in like the 90s up to the 120s. You actually lose a lot of FPS recording with OBS. I'm a bit surprised over that because I usually sit at 120 and it like rarely ever dips. So you lose like, yeah, you lose 30 frames recording. It also toggles the GPU on, which it doesn't usually do that when you play classic Warcraft. But yeah, that's Warcraft. Now these are the games I play on Steam. Uh, some of the games are for handheld mode, like if I would be to travel somewhere or if I'm like in the living room and just chilling or something and I'm using it like as a handheld, then you know we have good old classic titles like BioShock, Dark Souls, Deep Rock, and chill classic games. But then games I usually play Master Duels and stuff like that, Rocket League, party games. And I have my Sony Vegas is on Steam. I think one or two videos. This is gonna be like my third, I think, using the ROG Ally. And there are, other than it being a little bit difficult to see on this small screen, there's no real issues making videos on the ROG Ally, which was something I thought I would have issues with. Like I thought that I wouldn't be able to make videos, that I wouldn't be able to stream, that I wouldn't be able to enjoy my games that I usually play and all that. But I can play and do everything as I used to. The only difference is that I have to lower the settings on all of my games, and there's a few games I miss playing that I can't play, like Black Desert and stuff like that. It's a little bit it's a little bit gimped, it's a little bit scuffed, but for a temporary solution, this is just perfect for the time being. Uh, but yeah, I would say that's my review so far. If anyone has any questions about my setup or the ROG Ally itself, just ask away. I'll try to give an answer. And yeah, I hope you all enjoyed this video. I'll see you all in the next one.